I'm going to be the face of boxing. Are you now?
I'm definitely face of boxing.
And then Lamont Roach comes into the ring, and listen, regardless, like Lamont Roach came in there and he was confident. And I don't think a lot of people believed that he was going to be able to get it done against Tank. People thought that Tank was going to knock him out.
All day, baby. All day. I'm going to be the face of boxing. Are you now? I'm definitely the face of boxing. The rematch between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Lamont Roach isn't just a fight, it's a statement. After a
And I promise you, you better leave them home. You better leave the females home. On my mother, you better leave the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when you said that?
You know how when they told you say how like I posted for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what. That's
that
what
all
I
it takes
want.
for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's
controversial draw in their first meeting. Emotions are raw, and the stakes are higher than ever. Lamont Roach stepped into the ring that night with supreme confidence, a confidence many doubted. Most expected Davis to dominate. Many believed he'd knock Roach out. But Roach had other plans, and what unfolded changed the trajectory of both their careers. Now, the two meet again. And this time, it's personal. You better leave the females home. And the kids. On my mother, you better leave them home. That warning. It wasn't just bravado. It was frustration boiling over.
Better. But they've known each other. These two have known each other for a while. Does Lamont Roach just understand a way to beat or frustrate Tank in a way that others don't? You know what I mean? Like, has he just found it, so to speak? Like, I have a lot I want to find out after that, because the first fight was so controversial. I think leaving it up to a draw is fine, whatever, even though under the letter of the law, Tank probably should have lost this fight, and probably would have if they counted the knockdown when he took a knee. He blamed it on grease. Roach a real shot, even though I still would say Tank figures it out and gets it done and takes it more seriously this time.
Yeah, I think that because they're so familiar with each other, like these guys fought each other when they were kids, and then Lamont Roach comes into the ring, and listen, regardless, like Lamont Roach came in there and he was confident. And I don't think a lot of people believed that he was going to be able to get it done against Tank. People thought that Tank was going to knock him out. Here's the thing though, Tank is actually super skilled. Like he doesn't throw a lot. When he does, he's extremely accurate, but he does have skill. And what he does is he reels in.
Over. Gervonta Davis, long regarded as an untouchable power puncher, met real resistance. Roach didn't just survive. He exposed Tank's vulnerabilities with poise, precision, and patience. That first fight wasn't just about skill, it was about mindset. Roach fought like he belonged. Tank. He didn't look like the man who usually dominates. And now, the dynamic has shifted. I think Tank went in there thinking it was just Lamont, same background, same region. That familiarity dulled his edge. But now Tank's awake. Davis.
Lamont Roach throwing his hands fast as hell. He's in the gym preparing. I think the rematch with Roach versus Gervonta can actually be more exciting than the first one. In my opinion, I've said this many times, the actual fight itself wasn't that crazy. The crazy thing is what you've never seen before, the knee. But as far as a boxing match, it was, if you look at the copy box, they didn't throw a lot of punches. It wasn't like, it wasn't really a great fight. But as far as the fight itself, this second one can't, because I think Tank is coming for blood. He's not going to pull his punches at all. I don't think he really did the first time, but I'm not sure how well he prepared or how mentally focused he was. I think you're going to get the very best Tank in a rematch, and you may just get an even better Lamont Roach, since Lamont Roach don't have to speculate if he's good enough. He fought Tank. He has more confidence now than he did before, and he felt that he was robbed. So he's going to be on one. I think the rematch is going to be far more exciting.
Not known for staying quiet, has been uncharacteristically silent during this camp. That alone is unsettling. He's never been in this mode. Quiet. Focused. Locked in. And that's scary. Because a focused Tank Davis is a dangerous Tank Davis. Roach, on the other hand, isn't reading into Tank's silence. He's not speculating. He's preparing. Every step of this camp has been measured. Every sparring session, every footwork drill, every second of cardio, tailored to dissect and dismantle Davis. I fought the best version of Tank that night. People need to stop pretending I didn't earn that draw.
Everybody really think Tank go take the L. I've been seeing it. They said it's over. They think that this time Lamont go in more confident, knowing that basically he can, really take it to Tank. Yeah, I want him to go in there confident. He's very skilled. Go in there confident because you gonna go up against a different Tank. Like I told y'all in previous videos, he go in there confident, thinking he could walk Tank down. Don't forget, with Tank, if he get you on that button, them lights going off. I don't care who you is. Remember how it ended up with Frank Martin? So yeah, don't go in there thinking that you going against like somebody that, like Ryan Garcia, somebody that's gonna fold. You going against Gervonta Tank Davis. And I think that confidence is what's gonna get Lamont dropped. Because one thing I will say, with Tank, that wasn't your best fight against Lamont, bro. Confident, and you was really just, your mind was in y'all story, the lore and everything with y'all history. You ain't going there like I'm fighting a stranger. You going there like, oh, this Lamont, this from the same camp, we from the same area. But now I think that whole situation woke him up, because you got to think, Tank not used to losing. He not used to people being against him. He not used to being the one that like got to step back from a situation. That's why I think he being hushed right now, because when he come this time, it ain't no talking. And that's why I think it's scary, because we never see Tank in that mode where he don't say a word. I think this gonna be a different Tank. And what's crazy is Tank used to be like that in the beginning, like when he was with Floyd. Like, I'm talking about Tank with the fade, with the waves, bro. He ain't used to be on that showboat and stuff until he got, like, a little bit more.
I did. Still, Roach isn't overconfident. He's evolved. He's studied. He knows Davis can still hurt him if he slips. But he also knows how to frustrate him, how to draw out his errors and counter with purpose. Every move in this camp has been designed to simulate Davis's rhythm, his pressure, his angles. Nothing's being left to chance. This isn't just a physical contest. It's psychological warfare. You got one guy who might be losing his hunger, and another who's getting his first taste of the spotlight, who's starving for more. That's dangerous. If Tank isn't all in, this fight could slip again. But if he's really locked in like they say,
how many rematches have you fought?
0.
What do you have to do to create enough separation where this don't happen again?
Whew, it's a good question. It's going to be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder. If that didn't give me the win, and I have room. I definitely have room. I'm not gonna lie, I have room.
You believe you fought the best Gervonta, or do you think he got some more gears?
100% for a fact. I think he might have some more gears, but I fought the best Gervonta that night. I don't want people to get it misconstrued or whatever the case may be. He's a hell of a fighter, hell of an IQ, great punching power, good speed, and a really good boxing ability. A lot of people underrate that. Don't think because of what I did, y'all think y'all can just go in there and think y'all can have the same night, you know what I'm saying, or do the same thing. He still will go upside your head and crack you, and you know what I'm saying, you might end up on the floor.
Focused, disciplined, emotionally detached, then we might see the Tank that ran through Frank Martin, that crushed Barrios, that dismantled Garcia. Inside Roach's camp, there's belief. Not blind confidence, but conviction. A sense that the first fight wasn't a fluke, but the beginning of something greater. We knew Tank was hesitant. Not scared, tactical. But that gave us the edge, and now we're expanding on it. Behind the scenes, whispers grow louder. There are rumors the first fight was rushed. That Davis entered with reservations. That promotional forces pushed the bout forward. But Roach's team, they don't care. They see this rematch as a continuation of a plan already set.
Lamont Roach in training camp, ready for one of the biggest rematches in 2025 against Gervonta Tank Davis, one of the biggest faces. What a man.
In motion. This is legacy for Roach. Not fame, not money. This is about respect, about proving that he belongs among the elite. Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach 2 is being targeted for June 21st in Las Vegas. A rematch that promises redemption, revenge, and possibly a new king. I had it 7-5 Roach. And if that knockdown in round 9 had been scored, it wouldn't have been a draw. It would have been an upset win for Lamont Roach. For Davis, this is a chance to reclaim what he believes is rightfully his: dominance. Legacy. The crown. But for Roach, it's the opportunity of a lifetime to finish what he started and shock the world. The ring awaits. The rivalry deepens. And come June 21st, only one man will leave with his name etched in boxing history. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.